Hello and a happy new year to you. It's the year's first episode of the program, The Gavel, and I'm glad you're here with me. As the new year takes off, it's a good time to reflect on how much one was able to achieve in the past year and make projections for the new year. And that is what we will be doing today on the program. Now, how did the Senate and the House of Representatives perform in 2015? What should Nigerians also expect from the National Assembly this year? Well, we have the spokesman for both chambers to answer these and other questions. Let's start, however, with an overview of the 8th National Assembly in 2015. This is what some people may remember of the 8th National Assembly in 2016. The different dimensions the tussle for the leadership positions in the National Assembly took. The emergence of Senator BUKOLA SARAKI and Senator Ike Ekweremadu as Senate President and Deputy Senate President was a bitter pill for the All Progressive Congress. In the House of Representatives, some members were also displeased with the election of Yakubu Dogara and Lasun Yusuf as Speaker and Deputy Speaker. To further worsen the situation, the Senate President was dragged to the Code of Conduct Tribunal on charges of false declaration of his assets.
I'm here, strongly believe I'm here, because I am the Senate President. I don't believe that I'd be here if otherwise.
The contentions in the National Assembly continued even when the list of chairmen of the standing committees were announced.
Mr. President, yes, I am contesting. I will not. Who shall go against me? My friend, you're making noise.
What really happened during the first few months of this administration as regards the National Assembly was not a good news, a palatable news at all. But give or take, now that we have all resolved and believe that yes, Nigeria is greater than each and every one of us or any individual, we have agreed to set aside all these differences. For issues that are still pending in court, we have allowed the judicial process to take its course and take its decision in that regard.
But the National Assembly did settle down to work with a lot of motions and bills being introduced and considered in both chambers. One of the motions alerted the nation to the intricacies of the Treasury single account policy.
I'd like to confess that I did not really know, because I have to say what I know. I did not know that a 1% charge, I'm talking of me now, I did not know there was a 1% charge that was being taken on that account until the Senate and House raised it when we were summoned to the office of the Senate President.
There is no MOU between Office of Accountant General of the Federation and CBN on either appointment of remitter, which is the issue being discussed now.
System Specs has a valid contract with CBN for the provision of the payment gateway that supports payment and collections of government revenue. The fees were discussed by all stakeholders, set by CBN and OAGF.
During this year, the House of Representatives also set a record as 130 bills passed first reading in one day. The National Assembly had to also contend with reactions that greeted the introduction of the frivolous petitions bill, which some Nigerians say is designed to gag the media. Nigerians would also not forget in a hurry the drama that went with the ministerial screening, especially the nomination of former Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amechi.
I have never taken bribe in my life.
The National Assembly during the year also passed the 2015 Supplementary Appropriation Bill, considered the 2016 to 2018 medium-term expenditure framework, and received the 2016 Appropriation Bill. in a box.
The National Assembly, specifically the House of Representatives, have done very, very well. They've been there carrying out those constitutional responsibilities as spelled out in Section 4, Sub 2 of the Constitution, which is making good laws for the good governance of this country. And I see some level of cooperation coming from the executive also. So, give or take, I think we may have the era of disagreeing to agree, where probably laws that benefit this nation will be passed on a continuous basis.
When you say you are a leader, it is very difficult to lead, even to lead one person. Talk less of leading 360 members across the nation with different characters, different mindset, but we are all coming together now, putting forward what is important, Nigeria. That is our aims, objectives, and mission.